Hi, I'm NewsTaco editor Sara Inés Calderón, and this is your weekly roundup. Our top pick this week was a story that you all found to be very interesting, written by Victor Landa, talking about a recent experience he had in Mass when the priest was talking about Obama's new contraception directive and how that made him feel, and how politics and religion mixing made him feel in that particular moment. You all really responded to that story. If you haven't read it already, I really highly recommend it. In the cultural realm this week, we had a bunch of different types of stories. We had a story about filmmaker Ralph Lopez out of Texas, who is making his first feature-length film. We have a story I wrote about the angry Latina stereotype. We had a story from Ohelsna about wanting to see more Latinos on TV. She also wrote a story about true love outside of the realm of romantic relationships. We had Marta Sáenz Reg write a story about a woman whose husband had another family and she's trying to decide whether or not to take him back. You guys loved that. It was like a real-life telenovela. Then we had a story out of California where workers who were trying to unionize were fired when their immigration paperwork didn't check out. And then El Guapo wrote a story about Arizona's White Appreciation Day proposal. In politics, we had an interesting story. Former California Governor Pete Wilson endorsed Mitt Romney. We had a story about how immigration isn't the only issue for Latinos in 2012. We had a story about, or I had a video from Pocho.com, and it was Mexican Mitt's first campaign video. Then we had an interesting piece by Dr. Henry Flores about how Puerto Ricans are figuring in Texas's redistricting process. So all in all, we had a pretty interesting week. Appreciate you hanging out with us another week at NewsTaco. I'm NewsTaco editor Sara Inés Calderón. Thank you. Have a good weekend.